Tuesday.
We do start on
There's
Tuesday.
so good about that.
I'll see you next Tuesday.
All right, buddy.
Ha-ha!
Don't have to start throwing around language like that. So here we are, Complexity, CT side, and everyone's got armor. Also, G2, everyone's got armor. There's no util in this pistol. That's what Counter-Strike's all about. Get the util gone, and it's just an aimed all in mid with Nico opening up. And now G2 have won the pistol.
We love deathmatch.
And it's all over. Go get a drink. Yeah, this should be pretty much done. There's really nothing to talk about that pistol. That's just a brawl in middle. It decided everything.
I love it. I love
decided
it.
everything.
I love that they don't buy any util, because we all agree util is like the worst.
It's for the weak.
Yeah, exactly.
It's for the weak.
Right? I'm so glad we're all on the same page.
Imagine thinking that G2 won this round.
Oh, JT and Elige. JT and Elige. Ellie Giggle laughing all the way to the bank. Elige and JT mop up G2. And Complexity, no util, no kit.
No problem.
They laugh in the face of a 2v4. They make it look easy.
G2 was thinking the same thing we did because they played that pretty horribly.
They just get one-tapped every peak.
Everyone's away from the bomb, and everyone realized at the wrong moment, as soon as the planter goes down, they're like, oh, we actually have to fight for this. Like, we have to actually be able to stop things.
Well, Cole came shooting today. No doubt about it. G2 got a plant. That's all they ever wanted. They got a force buy. It was it was tactical. They throw the pistol to win the force to put themselves in a better position. You wouldn't get it, okay?
Yeah, you guys wouldn't understand. Oh, that's a nice nade. That's beefy.
Great nade.
Yeah.
That's a phenomenal nade.
Hugo, how does that align with your plan?
You're talking at the start of the round, Harry? Wait till the end.
Wait till you see what they've got up their sleeve from here. There are 3 defenders at A. I don't know if they've accounted for that one. 5-man push in towards A main from G2. They're looking to trade and brawl and fight their way into this bomb site, and it's going to be tough.
Yeah, but for whom?
Instead of Halzerg. Halzerg lines up 2. The flop goes soft. And now Nico trying to spearhead this push, but that smoke drops in one step too far for Nico.
All right, this will be a way to wake up into a playoff game.
Plant found. Nade on JT is big. It could just end this before it even becomes a problem. A well-placed nade would get rid of Nico, and Dodge having to play out the 2v1, but the nade is not well-placed. Nico given a chance here, swinging out. JT will deal with him, and so Complexity stick the landing on the conversion. They deal with the force buy, and they sit 2-0.
Yeah, it's a nice hold. I mean, G2's trying to hit that execute before they throw out the utility, so there's no kind of warning that they're coming, but just a nice stack. Complexity has knowledge. Because there's the third player so close, they can like be this aggressive, right? They can just fight in deep towards A main, knowing that Floppy's going to be there with some pace, with some speed, and it's 2-0.
That's Nico right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's G2.
I love it.
This is exactly the right call. Full buy, round 3, run it back, keep the pressure on.
Will Complexity expect it?
Oh, surely, right? 3 kills, bomb plant,
Yeah, you'd
seeding match.
Yeah, you'd be conscious of it at the very least, right? You'd have it in the back of your head that it's a possibility. Elige up in middle, blinded. Leg was spotted, so Hooksy knows one was pushed towards closed doors, and Elige can't get away. Smoke fades. Great timing for Hooksy.
There's 2 more in mid. They're going to crunch together. Hooksy gets caught, not looking anywhere. Nico will have to trade. And there's more where that came from potentially. Nico won't hurry that kill. All of Complexity in middle right now. He knows he's probably got a player trapped out of the stone. But Halzerg, unwavering.
With an SMG, that's not a fun fight.
Oh.
Ripped off.
He's back.
You don't go for this. You're not going to get given 2 of these this early going. G2's going to win this round. Nice force buy in round 3 for G2. Good trading in middle. Nico establishing some dominance. And that's it. Save the weapons.
And they get upgrades as well from the Galils back to 2 M4s. So G2 end up far better than they set out after that pistol round. And even an exit to boot. Unnecessary fighting here for Cole. Would love to just see them full save. You get so little value from that. You're losing to Eco anyway. G2 are rich. And Cole now don't have the guns to break back. They have 0 rifles in this round.
Yeah,
Was it worth it?
No, it doesn't feel worth it at all. I mean, because maybe you can, like you said, you can force buy around that AK, around the M4 as well, but really wanted to box him in and try and take value away from G2 who's backfired from Complexity down the stretch.
You have to buy here. Regardless of whether you save or not, you have to buy. So may as well have as much as possible. Instead, this is what we're left with. Cole have now made their early game very hard. Their chance of resetting G2 down in the dirt.
Hold that thought, because Elige does have a Mag 7.
Ah, of course.
So that's always something to bear in mind.
Let me change my tune.
Yeah, but he's more of a believer in the XM, and obviously just doesn't have the money for it, right?
The Mag 7's more desperation. Hunter.
They have nades out. He's walked past one. Grim?
This can't be real.
Oh my God.
Are we living in a nightmare? Hello? Hunter? Okay, Halzerk, at least he finally kind of regains a bit of control.
What's Grim doing? He's lining up a one-way. He's ready to drop a one-way on the ground.
They've never seen anyone just walk through that setup in that fashion.
It's because he can hear JT jumping back sight, so he's got like guaranteed info.
I will say, I've casted like all of Complexity's Anubis games in this group stage or in Pro League so far, and they love that setup with someone just jumping with that flashbang off the pillar. They've used it in every single game multiple times. Sometimes they double up in that position as well. So, I mean, I think if you're G2 and you just watch the Anubis games from this tournament alone, you're going to say they love this little trick.
Bit of homework. G2 coming in serious to this game. I can't believe that.
They probably didn't envision it working out quite like that,
No.
but, you know, we'll take it. 2-2.
Deary me. An exciting start, no doubt.
He could have done so many things. He could have like walked over to A, and he sees the second one, and he's like, "Yep, sure, I'll take that any day of the week." Round 5, and Complexity still can't invest. They still just have the D57, the Scout, the shotgun from the previous round. That's it. Where's the Leech playing with the shotty?
Mid.
Mid?
That volley. Sitting just in front of it. Or Pal very early against a low buy.
Oh, Hunter taking space in dark again, but his teammates all outside of A. And Complexity only have Floppy here. And they don't even have him here anymore. He's starting to leave now. All the util comes over. The A play is called, but G2 is still applying pressure over at B. And so for Floppy, he's all alone in this endeavor. No kills for the Flop. One from Halzerk, a leg to Elige.
Swing. Someone swing wide for me. Nice shot. Just an elbow that he rips off.
Mag 7 and a dream.
No way.
Oh,
That's a Mag 7 right there, 20 damage.
Every Mag 7 engagement goes like that.
I always say the Mag 7 manages to be the best gun and the worst gun at the exact same time, and it's just a dice roll as to which one you get. Because I've seen, you know, like one shot mid-range, 101 damage, instant wrecked, but I've also seen that point blank, 21 HP taken off of Hooksy.
Yeah. It's a frustrating weapon. JT's got a Galil, though. So he'll be happy with that. Gets to save some cash in the bank. Doesn't have to invest in a rifle. And here comes the next full buy for Complexity. Utility's going to come out. They shouldn't have an AWP unless Halzerk wants to really, really show the size of his balls and go glass cannon.
I'm watching. But just the M4 for now.
Just peanuts. Here we go. One towards the A bomb site. Elige's going to play in middle. They're going to triple up at B early on.
Ooh, fast towards dark with Monacy scoped on it on the AWP. This is looking like it's going to have some tempo on it.
Dude, this is so much pressure to apply this early. Like, this has got to make Complexity so nervous. Grim gets taken down, goes for a little investigation. JKS is going to eat the nade, but Nico's got another. That's the third player that shifted over towards B. And a little bit of a brawl as they come through the smoke as well, and Elige has that.
Yeah, Nico spamming while Hooksy goes through, trying to offer some supportive fire. Almost gets that. Oh, he does the second time. Nico's just spamming smokes and racking up kills in this round. 2v2 now. Monacy's patience pays off. And Elige, who was spamming towards Temple, now looks to make a quick reposition. Monacy drops the bomb and runs to take A space.
You talked about a dice roll, Harry. This one's a coin flip for Elige. Like, what do you pick? Like, you just have to sit yourself at a bomb site and hope they show up. You have no information. You're passive on the map. G2's playing it very slow, looking for any pushes to see if Elige is going to do something tricky or cheesy.
I like how patient it is for a 2v1 as well. They just want to see if Elige gets curious, makes a reposition, and they're just going to walk into the right site, aren't they? Nico on the AWP. Go on, lad. He's probably cooling in this 2v1 as well.
Yeah, this is, I mean, yeah, they're just going to run in and go for this. But I'm curious if Elige actually goes for this, right? Like, he's close enough to where he could go see if they just give him a kill really, really quickly early on. But if that first engagement doesn't go his way, he just has to bail out, essentially. There's no kit.
At this point, they're screwed next round unless he wins it. So pressure on his shoulders, he'll give it a go. He'll try and find a 1v1. Monacy hiding out on the pillar. Undetected. That's a splendid shot from Monacy to put G2 on 4. A scary round with all those smoke spams coming in. Complexity just gets shot in the face.
Yeah, that one hurts. I mean, that's really early to be in dark at 1 minute and 35 seconds to find their opening kill. And this round was just won and lost through this smoke right here. Yeah. Nico gets 2 kills through it. I think Elige got one in return through the smoke as well. And it just pans out the way of G2.
If Monacy backed off of that angle in mid, like he was a second earlier, Floppy flanks and kills them both and they win the round. So it really comes down to the minute timings. And Nico he's alive. He's alive. He had a bad couple of days, but a couple of days off, and he's putting it to work. Just entering into this B site, player trapped. Elige hits a nice dig, but Nico knows that timing is his friend. He can wait here forever.
Come on, Nico. You've got a couple of off days of fantasy to make up for here in this one round. If he can get the ace.
Yeah. Why'd you smoke me? I have a kill.
Dude, I would be so mad. And it was Hooksy who lobbed it in.
Get him. Get him.
Nico, 3 or 2 rather.
Oh, he got another.
I can't believe he got that.
That's a 1 bullet.
I can't believe he got that.
I need to see that again. That was a fadeaway shot. A tick before.
I like that he's just come into this game and he's like, y'all forgot about me?
Yeah.
You know, like he's just exerting influence on the map. It's so cool to see.
This.
He just take every fight. Wow.
It doesn't even look like he got the shot off. The king is back. 11-3.
I saw y'all talking shit. Oh, yeah, he is suffering from a little bit of a cold as well.
Oh no.
Cold
now
buff.
I feel bad.
I don't. He's 11-3.
It's made him stronger.
Yeah. You never appreciate being well until you're sick.
He's right.
Sure.
Kind of unrelated.
Yeah, I guess that's
He's not incorrect.
Man, you know, it's kind of baller to me that he just did that. He's 11-3, and at the end of the round, he's just like wiping the snot off of his nose. Damn.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, that is.
Well, you know, that's what he was doing.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you didn't have to, you know.
So
but you saw it. Like, I'm just talking about something that
we
you watched, you know? Like,
all right, well, let's talk
we just
about
watched
it,
it together.
We all have the shared experience.
How running is his nose, Harry? Should we get into detail?
We should send someone in to find that out.
Trace is going to have a breaking news at halftime on the snot degrees of Nico.
It's not degrees. Of course, it is cold after all. Those degrees will be low.
Well, the AWP is over at the B bomb site. They've had so much pressure applied there in dark early B main last round. So the AWP position on that side of the map. Meanwhile, it looks like G2 for the moment really wants to challenge and probe this A bomb site. Mid's already being challenged. A lot of map control and a lot of space for G2. And if that prompts movement in dark from JT, Monacy might have a kill.
Oh, JT.
Burn. He didn't tick. Hunt had no idea.
And Monacy had just given up the angle to come support over towards A.
They better molly Floppy, but he has the molly. Oh, well, the swing comes in. NA peek, and it comes out with a kill. Still going to be JKS trading, though. 3 on 4. G2 have a man in mid, Hooksy.
Yeah, but he didn't use the smoke. He put up the smoke towards Akon. Gonna cross over, not gonna make it, and Alicia's there inside the bomb site to stop JKS. So this one peters out for G2. No real danger, no real power behind any of these hits. And good frags from Complexity.
Yes. But there's always an exit for Nico. And he will save.
Floppy had a fantastic map here on Anubis just a couple days ago against Cloud9, right? He just blew them out of the water. That'd be an incredible boon to have as one of your anchors, just like top fragging, just being a monster, being a beast.
Yeah, 1.55 rating.
No, that ain't bad.
And then 1.53 on the map after.
Yeah, he had a great series overall. And Ancient, that was the next map as well, and that'll be the third in deciding if we get there in this series. This one, if you're just tuning in, you haven't watched a lot of the week, this is not elimination or qualification. Both these teams are in the playoffs. This is for seeding on if you skip that round of 16 playoffs straight to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, there's 3 different places you can be seeded in those playoffs. Okay, bit of aggression here, but the AWP is ready. Challenging this early. You get what you pay for. Monacy gets a double kill, and JKS trades that A main push. It's all worthwhile. G2 red carpet rolled out.
That's a push that 9 did to Complexity on day 1 of this event that worked so well, and Complexity just tries to bring it out here, and it gets absolutely obliterated. And that's the round. I mean, the entire round is gambled on that kind of a push, that kind of a crunch towards canals and boats, and it goes the wrong direction if you're a Complexity fan. So it'll be 6-3 when all is said and done.
Oh, man, this is spooky because, you know, we've had Nico looking lights out to open this up. Feels like Monacy's also firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, he's sharp.
That was another question, right? Are you going to have Monacy or are you going to be up against Munsley?
Munsley from Scotland.
Munsley.
It
Right.
comes round and he bashes you with the AWP.
But it's not Munsley. It's not Munsley.
Munsley sounds more threatening, bro.
It's Monacy.
That's a disgusting clear from Nico.
Oh, they might even remove the AWP. Halzerg, buddy. Halzerg holds on. One more from the B site. Hunter, will he get revenge? Just a second too late. G2 still get the round, but the AWP will be maintained for Complexity. Halzerg needs them AWPs every damn round.
Monacy top rated player of the event, or the group rather, 4th in the event.
Go on, what number? Read me the number.
1.37 rating.
Damn, that's a big number.
Over 5 maps. Spinks coming in still at number 1.
Hunter's down there as well. Don't forget about our boy Hunter.
Never forget.
He's down at 8th with 1.32. How's that for a big number? Ooh!
Pretty large, pretty sizable, but not as big as this from Elige. A huge double over in mid, and maybe a catastrophe in wait for G2 as Hauser gets that trade in main. This one falls to a 2v4 for G2 to try scurry their way through.
G2 are favorites right now. It's Nico and Monsley in the clutch up. Although the AWP in double dark. Let's see if Cole can trade this kill, or if they'll even give it away.
If anyone's going to do it, it'll be Monacy.
Yeah. But they won't go for it. They creep back to the safety of the site. And Monacy gets closer. It's all worked out.
It's a long time for Monacy to just be parked here kind of on his own while Nico shifts around all the way. I mean, he can go either mid, he can go, I would imagine, towards B main to link up.
They want to search, and there are guns available. Yeah. But Nico's just getting here. The timing is a bit awkward. They clear it, they leave. Oh, Nico. Oh, this is the kill, though. It's near one tapped again.
It's way too long to just be sat there and expect, like, no shift, no movement. Nico had the right idea, right? Like, come investigate the guns, see if they're going to try and pick some up. But
come on, go for it. Go for it.
Come on, Nico.
Go, you won't. Go for it.
It's a 1v3, bud. You are made for these. Come on now. Nico. Oh. Don't do this little walk up. Don't do this strut and then not even attempt it.
Frag out.
This isn't just peacocking. He wants to give it a go, but they've whittled him down. They don't finish him off, and now he's got his way to the plant. Running at him is JT, so a great reaction there to not give Nico the way in.
If he played a little early in the round, he would have had more options. He would have been able to fake it, go for a swing CT. He kind of had to get that instant headshot. He got one bullet, tagging, that's it. And yeah, Modesty can't wait forever. I like how active Col are, though. They re-clear middle. They think they re-clear middle. Elige pushes A. They remain, you know, very in your face.
Those deagle shots from Elige are everything. That was spicy. What a good double kill to get close mid to start the round. All on your own against 2.
E-pick.
Yep, they've done this once before.
And the Temple smoke just isolates. If you want to hold long, you got to hold it from Plat, from Dark. So Modesty, oh, he turns away, looking close, and Grim clears him. Nico, he's an AWPer today.
Yeah, he's had to pick this up a number of times you don't normally see from Nico. Man down, 5-on-4 for Complexity. JKS going to try and lurk behind this A smoke, trying to get into position to provide something to his team. Gets aggressive, finds one, traded immediately. Complexity's being very proactive on shifting out of mid to protect the extremities and protect the bomb sites. And now it's just Elige.
A lot to do, and the paranoia of middle as well. G2 throw nades from A. They're waiting for this reaction. They're going to get it. Nico hits his AWP shot. Elige on the chopping block can only take one, and G2 trade their way to a plant.
Yeah, Hooksy going to have the bomb plant here. Grim won't really be able to stop it.
Oh,
Nico moving in. Won't check for this, and so that one is free. Grim dropping the AWP not once but twice in that round, and then going on to lock in the final kill onto Hooksy. Complexity get back on the board, and it's on the back of Grimathy.
Might have been a bit ambitious from Nico to go for that alt play up the stairs. Maybe he had a call from a teammate that said they were further back or they weren't going to be there. 2 were at the B bomb site. He was trying to get an advanced position, but it looks a little silly at the end of the day. Nice job from Grim to swing out and not let Hooksy find some safety in towards main. Complexity crawling back, 5-6 now within 1.
Old Grimo with a big 3K on the org.
That was another player. We even put him in the pros list for Complexity. He's had a good tournament as well, a recovery tournament after some quiet games since Elige joined the team. Maybe lost himself a little bit, but seemingly has figured it out. Quiet start today at 4-8, but that's a nice round to get you on your feet.
They can break G2 right here, right now.
Look at that, 5 o'clock shadow into a strong mustache. No thoughts on the mustache.
Is that the look you're going for, Jason?
I might actually now that
you actually could go for it, to be honest.
I don't know. I don't look that cool with a mustache. I'm closer to like a derpy little Mario. Well, we did Movember one year, and I went and had we shaved the mustaches, and I went and had breakfast with Henry the next day at the hotel, and he just started laughing as soon as I sat down. Didn't even say a word. I can't pull off the mustache.
That's never good, is it? No. Not even a word said, just laughed.
And then I went to E-League after that, and we were going to be on American television. The producers said, "You're shaving that, right?" And I was like, "Well, I wasn't going to, but I guess I have to."
All right, I get it. No one likes the mustache. Fine. Oh, over at main, Flop will get stopped. Hooksy brings him to his knees, but trapped in main is Hooksy.
It's over. It's done. It's Jova. Cole have trapped to the bomb. It is Jova. There's no getting out of this one. Unless...
Oh, Nico with a deagle whiff. Oh, where have I seen this before?
Wow.
And there's the bomb dropped. Nico won't finish the job, and so Complexity tie the game up at 6-all. They deal with the A play in a very convincing fashion.
This is the kind of fashion with that. It's like you just stop short on a word.
Yeah, I know. That did feel weird.
This kind of recovery from Complexity is one that you wouldn't have seen the old Complexity lineups do, right? They probably would have just got blown out of this half. So really, really cool to see them bounce back in this game. About to take the lead.
They are. It's just Eagles.
And Deagles have never presented a problem.
No, it should be barely a problem, right? 1 kill for Halzerk.
Their game plan looked really good opening up. Fast pressure in Dark, fast pressure at B main, and none of that has worked. And even now towards the A-bomb site. So they've had a lot of issues, G2, finding success in these past like 4 or 5 rounds. Like they don't even really have anything, like step 1 is just failing across the board. So gonna try and stick together a few of the 3 remaining rounds after this. 2 remaining rounds after that.
Come on. Nico 1v5. This is what we're here for.
Okay.
Chill.
Well, I don't know. You can't count him out of it.
This is
Right?
a crazy double peak. He's dead.
I'll buy you a Prince skin if
Oh!
he gets that.
All right, go on then. Let's go.
Think
Let's
about
go.
that,
Let's go, Jason. Let's go. I'll
Think
take it.
about that.
Here we are. Nico, 1 kill to the good. Oh, bloody hell.
You over Prince.
Ruined, of course.
That shot was not.
That was
was
pretty
nasty.
aggressive.
Ever since Ali shaved his head like this, he's been ruining all the clutches. I'm telling you what.
Bald is better.
It is, though. It is a good lifestyle move. I can fully get behind
Yeah,
it.
Harry shaved his head. I forgot about that. Just on a feeling.
Easy mornings. It's just stress-free.
Dude, I've shaved it a handful of times. I like it. I like having no
Come back to the
hair.
dark
It's
side.
way
Although
easier.
the
Life
mullet
is
does
just
look good on
better.
you. The mullet fits you as well.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know, man. It's too much. Too much hair. Too much damn hair.
Every
Always
damn
just
round.
flowing around. Hunter, take a look at this. Speaking of flowing, straight in through dark, straight to his death, of course, as Grim is holding on to it. Wouldn't want to fall prey to this fast dark play twice. Hooksy.
Hello?
Hooksy. Given a chance. Grim burning, toasty hot, but still, Elige is going to come in through the back line. It is a complete and utter slaughter outside of this B
I don't
site.
know how Cole have won this round. I have no idea. They've met fire with fire, Grim with some almost awful but actually fantastic cover and a trade, and then Elige rushes mid and drops on the flank. They knew G2 were going for the heavy hit, and they didn't wait. They didn't overthink it.
Yeah, and Elige would have known as well, like, when they execute a tactic like that, how many play canals, like, do they have someone watching it? And probably with the calls and the pressure from B-Main as well, he was just like, there's no one watching. Hunter had already gone down, one less body to worry about.
You've coached Elige.
Yeah.
What is his best quality?
He's got a lot, to be honest with you. I'd say his preparation in terms of like his individual position is off the charts. Like
Okay.
his preparation in terms of like when he's playing a position and who he's going against and how they respond to different things and how they react in certain situations, and his ability to kind of utilize that in a live game environment is pretty top notch.
Awesome. Last round of the half here, Cole winning on CT side Anubis. Impressive stuff. We've had some ferocity from Nico in this map. Otherwise, pretty uneventful game for G2. Monacy with a couple of nice shots, but where are the rest of the gang? And where are the rounds for G2? Running out of time now. Got some util, not a lot. JT cooking. And Elige caught aggressive with that second orb. Monacy will find him on the B push. G2 even have mid-room. They can split this site soon.
Yeah, they're loving this now with the Elige information, right?
The one thing that's weird here is it looks like G2 are about to pounce for an A split, but the bomb's still back outside of B, so they're going to have to change this on the fly, especially as the A kill don't come their way. Hooksy round hinges on him, not doing that, but that's what happened. And so now Monacy not able to trade this. Nico's going to get one for free over in middle, so still has legs on it yet, does this round. Grim with that swing knocks the AWP out. Dude, he's been wrecking the AWPs on the AUG.
Where was Monacy looking, though? Where was he scoped
Temple,
in on?
I think.
Yeah, it might have been, but I still would have thought maybe he could react fast enough. That's what he's known for.
That's a crazy kill for Grim. I mean, he's been getting away with the AUG all half, and now Nico, okay, he's been in some unrealistic clutches. He's still made us interested, but he's taking too long. 25 seconds to clear dead positions, and it's dark he's got to worry about. Can he win this to close the half? Doesn't look like it, as Complexity rise above it in this seeding matchup over G2. They win the half, and then some on Anubis.
All right, welcome back for ESL Pro League Season 18. I'm here with my man Harry.
Yeah.
I'm here with my man Hugo.
Hi.
And we're having fun.
Probably.
Probably.
This is one of the games to qualify to the top 8 or the top 12. Those are the options.
I missed my numbers in that early.
I know, I let
you
you
didn't want to
go.
correct me at the moment. You brought it in late. I appreciate that.
You know, I've got to disseminate the correct
Yeah, you
information,
do.
Jason.
You
3
do.
layers of playoffs, 16, 12,
Wait, what
8.
are we inseminating?
Everyone gets into playoffs this season.
Did someone say inseminating?
That's one hell of a crosshair, J-Raz. Don't know what you've done with that one. Look at these. Oh, we've got the pros crosshairs
We got
on.
their crosshairs.
Yeah.
All right. Hunter. Ooh, tiny
it's
crosshair.
green,
It's so small. And JT will reply.
What does he say?
So now the bomb is down.
Talk
Halzerg
about
has
a
no
small
I
crosshair.
can't even
crosshair.
see.
What
I'm
the
leaning
hell?
in. I'm leaning in.
Halzerg can barely even see it.
Oh.
And Nico will tap him out.
that's a
it's
real
just
crosshair.
JT. And he can't do it.
You had to win that one.
Yeah.
Like the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It kind of was.
Well, we got a game.
Both pistols go against Complex. No, they don't. The first one went towards them. All right.
I would have believed
It's
you.
a 1-1 split on pistol.
It was a 50-50, Jason.
I'm inseminating misinformation.
Yeah, you are. So that's the most fun. That's the way to do it. G2 locked and loaded. Not shooting blanks.
This T-side from Complexity can't afford to be submissive or breedable here. G2.
Any more? I've never heard Jason laugh. I've never heard him laugh like that.
No, whenever Jason gets going, it
Wow.
always sends you, man. It's a guaranteed fail-safe free laugh. It's a free one. Here we are. G2.
Do you have your fail safe word or?
There you go. There's another one.
Yeah.
There's another.
We can keep cooking.
But G2, they've been dominant thus far, right? They've been kind of picking up a bit of steam in this second half. And if
Yeah.
they can stick the landing here in the force buy, then maybe it's Jova for Cole. Let's see. Mid control taken. And a 3-2 split between the B and the A site respectively leaves Nico and old mate JKS up against it.
Ooh. Hunter's getting frisky. Taken down by Floppy. Oh, that's an incredible first dink.
Yep.
With the Galil as well, making it look stylish. Quick drop down in towards Dark. It's only Hooksy to defend. He's made it to the back of the bomb site. He's made it to an off angle, and they're going to jump right around it. That angle always feels strong in the moment, and then it doesn't feel strong in the fight.
You can always cross the pillar so quick, you feel like you're safe, and then boom, they're behind cover, and they've got info. Nico, does he clear this? It looks like he wants to, but he's not going to, as Floppy edges out a third.
What a round from Floppy.
Yeah.
What a round. Triple kill. Stop at the
Someone make a
push.
penis joke. That's the point that you do it. Anyone got one?
I'll
I'll give you like 15 seconds.
Wait.
The timing's
A
still
joke
there.
about what?
Floppy, he got 3 kills. Does it say something?
Okay, Floppy stands to attention here.
There we go.
It's not bad.
Nice. Yeah, the kill looks so easy.
Yeah, it did. It was spot on. That's what he looked like against Cloud9. Was just first bullet, immediate dink, and easy mop-ups after that.
Sometimes you got to mop it up, you know? Otherwise it dries.
Timeout, very needed.
For
very
us.
needed.
Actually, can we go on with the game?
It
I
might
want to
be.
move past that one.
It might be a technical timeout because of that.
Oh.
10-7.
Oh.
Talking things over, having a conversation.
And then back to Justin's place to hang out. His
Coffee
G2.
and wine.
G2 calling in this timeout, having a bit of time to mull it over, talking of wine. That's an option.
Yeah,
mulled wine,
mulled
right?
wine, yeah.
That is the thing.
You prefer your wine warm or cold, Harry?
It's making a comeback, mulled wine.
Really?
I've never liked it.
At Christmas, specifically. Every year it makes a comeback.
Every year, the once a year comeback, some would call it seasonal, but others.
Flavor of the month, but just the 1 month, actually.
Just the only month.
Oh, it is good though. It's like drinking a perfume. You know, we've all secretly wanted
That's
to do
how
that,
Harry got
haven't
thrown
we?
out of the airport. They said, I know it's free, but it's only a taste test.
Oh,
Oh, God. All right, back to the action.
Probably.
Probably. Molotovs being deployed by Complexity. G2's all in here. Tough round for them as they buy right back.
Complexity just want to stick the landing versus the Force, right? They want this conversion just to put a bit of distance between them and G2. And as far as Forces go, this isn't stellar for the G2 squad. And working with Peanuts. But it's Complexity looking for the big nut here. Out through long. Smokes go in. Hunter up close with the season. What will he do with the CZ? Ultimately, it's nothing. JKS also nothing. And now just Nico.
To do nothing. Nice, clean anti-force for Complexity, and we've got a full eke coming down the barrel, maybe even the pipeline for G2.
See, I really, like, I was kind of, mentally, I was thinking, do I commit to the saying Complexity's name with a bit more
emphasis?
gumption?
Yeah.
And I thought, like, surely it won't sound that different, right? It's basically the same word.
It sounded very different.
The moment it left my mouth, I was like, wow, that's been shoehorned in a little bit there, hasn't it? It actually sounds very different. One letter changes, the whole word.
There's always a moment of clarity when it leaves your mouth. Holzer. Oh, nice kill on the
That's a
Monacy.
little smarter, honestly, Jason.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah,
That's kind of elegant, if anything.
Oh,
That's what I bring to the
Grim.
table.
It's not an org, but he makes it work. And Nico now in the 1v5. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Well, on the upside, it's physically impossible to win Pro League like this.
That's true.
At least right now.
Yeah, because we're still in the groups.
Exactly.
Most importantly.
So, Nico, what have you got for us? Pulling up.
Another 1v5. This one's doable.
Another 1v5.
Oh, he got the one.
Pretty saucy way to start. Now imagine if he'd got 4 more. How crazy that would have been.
I can only imagine, Harry.
That would have been wild.
Alas.
Well, woulda, coulda, maybe even shoulda, but it is a round for Complexity, who are running towards the win on this first map. G2
impressive.
are quickly running out of chances.
Jason, aren't Complexity the best team in the world?
They might be. Look, after this kind of a performance, just put them in the top 3. The favorites to win the next CS2 major.
Wow. What a time.
It's insane. Complexity back on top. It's been a decade.
Oh, nice play. Through this, Hunter tried that a couple of times. He goes
On
through
the
the
T side,
smoke,
yeah.
and just decks Hunter throwing nades down. They've got a boost and they've got info. Can they get a molly in as well? Hooksy just swings and wins and beats a Legion head-to-head. 6 bullets left, though, at the back of the site. Monacy must provide the cover, and he will kill one. Grim, fantastic spray, puts Hooksy on his last legs, and even takes him off as well.
Oh, Grim.
Crutch for Hooksy.
Oh,
You can back out.
you're all so blind.
You don't have to be here anymore. Oh, Halzer's got another with the arm, and that's
way,
when Grim
Grim.
pounces.
Absolute monster.
That's crazy. What a sequence. And Complexity brawl their way into a victory.
Wow. Old Grimothy.
And he almost gets Hooksy in that follow-up spray through the smoke. Eventually does find it at the end of the day. I was amazed they didn't back off of this with a minute on the clock, and they just come right back through the smoke. Got to be frustrating for G2. You know what really sucks? Nico finally found his powers again, but it's like he had to steal it from Hooksy and Hunter. He had to, take it back.
Comes at a price to be the best.
Yeah.
Not everyone can do it.
It's always the way. There's always some weird extra layer to it. Can't just be that everyone's playing good. It's like, no, now Nico, he's back in form, but of course, naturally, this is where the problems arise for everyone else. So now we have a partial investment for G2 to try stop this one from getting out of hand. They've got 1 rifle round left between them and losing this map.
Wow. This wouldn't even be close if it ends like this. I mean, G2 have never really felt in this game.
No, the big secret there is that they haven't been, really, ever. That was their key to doing that, so...
Thank you.
Out towards long. Grim, snappy with it. Any more more
Click
for
'em.
Grimacy.
Click 'em.
Grim. Wow. Yes. Go on, son.
Handles business. 23-9.
Sickening.
Give him the ace.
Put him on the pros list right now, Jason. Get him up there.
He was going to be one of my people to pitch. I was excited about that. Grim's growth over the past 3 years since his time in Liquid has been incredible, really. He's a fully fledged gamer now.
I hope they let him ace, but it's going to be hard. He's at the back of the pack. He's not thinking about the ace. He's just trying not to throw the gun away, which I guess is responsible, but where's the fun in that? You know, you're always going to get the kill on a JKS. Why did a Liege have to be the one to get it?
Yeah, that's true.
Ace doesn't matter when you're going to qualify to the top 8 in this fashion if they can keep this going. I know it's only map 1.
You know, at least the ace would have been definite.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You worried for the series?
Well, no, like, you know, they're already in the playoffs, so they've nailed that part. They've nailed the qualifying part. But it's about, you know, hitting them quarterfinals up. Am I nervous across the series? No, they're playing a great game right now. I'm just saying, it's G2 for crying out loud.
True.
You know, they could turn it around come Inferno.
Sure. I mean, you'd have to expect that's where they do it. They've loved Inferno for a while. It's been a great map for them. So, I mean, we could still very much have Ancient on the cards. The cool thing about playing Inferno is Complexity in their 2 series already in this group have only had to play Anubis and Ancient. They haven't had to dive deep into the map pool just yet. They get to break out of that trend on Inferno, so we get to see what they're working with there. And at least personally, I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for that. Hell yeah. Count me in.
Count me
and
in,
put me
baby.
down for one of whatever Grim is having as well. It seems like he's having a very good day. So here we are. 14-7 as G2 make their last stand on this first map.
Yeah, this is a must-win round if you want to start a comeback. And it's not just like a must-win round, but you got to go on a little bit of a streak. You got to close this gap before Complexity hit 15, because the idea that you'll win 8 in a row to force overtime is a little bit crazy. Not impossible, but crazy. This round is much slower for Complexity compared to how they've done it. Little boost up. JKS caught off guard. They're coming right through that. They want a challenge, and Floppy shuts down Hooksy. Thankfully, because look at the HP. It would have been such a problem if they all collapsed, but the A bomb site is open for business.
No one's nearby. That's why they've got so much space as well. Smoke Molly comes in. This might force a save, and even that's not guaranteed. Grim is waiting outside of B, ready to deliver death. A nice grab on the way out. Hunter gets strangled. There's a nade kill and an AWP kill
They don't have
in
a
a
kit,
sink.
Oh, it'd be cool if... Oh, there's a kit in the site. Ooh,
They're so far away, Jason.
I know. Well, he's wrapping around. They just want to contain.
Yeah, this is not a round win
I
for
don't-
G2.
Yeah, I don't think... I wouldn't imagine JKS would call, like... Maybe he probably said I had kit in sight, but... No one is he going? Oh my God!
No, surely
There's time.
not.
Kids
There's
in
time.
sight.
Kids in sight. Kids in sight.
Someone
They're looking
doesn't
for
know.
it. They're looking
He
for it.
doesn't know.
Oh, no! It's under the body! It's
Disaster.
under the body! No!
That's what I was saying. JKS probably said, I died up in like heaven, I died up top, and they were looking for it in that position.
Yeah, that's why Nico didn't run back side.
Yeah,
His
and that's
teammate was
why
Heaven.
when we saw it down, it's like JKS got sprayed down up top, so the
But it
kid...
fell.
Yes.
It
Oh no.
fell.
What a cool little attempt at a clutch.
Nice
and
kills.
what an awesome way to lose a round, too. You got to give props to G2 for that.
Man, it really be like that sometimes. This was sick. Great transfer.
They
Both
never
those
expected
kills.
it that late, right?
No,
like
yeah,
you
you
would
just
never
totally,
expect it
yeah.
that late.
I mean, if either of them actually had a kit and didn't fumble, I think there was.
Yeah, no, they would have had it with a kit. They would have had it even if they'd known the kit had dropped into the site and picked it up there. But you could see the other player like looking around for it up top and just not able to find it. That's poor guys.
Well, let's talk about Inferno because it's coming up next at this point. Complexity have done everything they need to absolutely destroy G2 in this first map. And that's when G2 started strong, right? They were 5-2 up, they were 6-3 up. And then Cole went on a big winning streak, and that's kind of kept up. Sure, they lose Pistol, they win Force, and man.
Yeah, losing Pistol might have been an issue, but it just turns into a hiccup, right? It's the only round they haven't won in the second half. It's been dominance. I mean, they even won Complexity the last 6 rounds of the first half. This is actually a pretty crazy run they're on. What, like 13-2 run essentially in this game since they started winning the gun rounds in like round 7 or 8.
Yeah. 13 out of the last 14. That's quite a run.
Double orb, missed shot from it. Oh god, missed shot the second time. Nails the third. It is the charm. Nades go in. Hooksy's getting chased down.
Ow!
Oh,
There we go.
pass him for a moment. But that ship sinks in at the back of the night. Wait, back of the site, I meant. I put two sayings together. Nico up close. Will deal with Grim. Halzerk on the angle looking at Temple. But not rewarded for his patience yet. Flashing Monacy into the angle. He now owns it. This B play kind of peters out for complexity.
No.
Missed shot from Halzerk, and he's dead.
Grim's out, or Elige is out, excuse me.
Elige, 1v3. The mid man now needs to take over. Quick on the approach, but Monacy's heard this, so they know he's made it A-Wood with the bomb, and Elige is getting tricky with it. Elige is trying to be unpredictable, taking space away in towards the spawn, but can't long out that fight over Justin, and so G2 get to 8.
Yeah, he had the read. He had the right play. Misses the shot around the corner. A little bit of a smirk on JKS's face with that kill. I don't know if Elige, you're putting yourself out of position to kind of have a good position in that clutch when you go for that kill, but it would have been cool to see what he does from there. 15-8. And G2 survive with 3, so they still get a strong buy. They still have some money in the bank. The AWP is preserved as well. And they've got a long way to go ahead. Uh-oh. Missed flashbang.
Smoked out anyway. They won't take pace. They'll go for a boost instead. Ow.
That nade is so annoying.
Oh! Monacy even more so. The kid don't miss. Or patrolling. And known about now by G2. Hooksy. All right, lad. Oh dear,
god.
lad.
Oh god, that little push gives over the 4v4.
It's one of the moves.
The worst thing about that is like it's not even like loads of info on the back of it.
No.
Hooksy never left the smoke. He doesn't even really know numbers outside of B, and there's still a whole minute left, so Cole aren't committed on the back of that kill.
And you have to make a decision if you're G2, if you want to double up at A and bring Nico over, if you want to double up in mid and bring JKS over. And they've chosen the latter, which means JKS is so passive. So bomb plan is going to come in. JKS exposed to the AWP of Halzerk. Nico's still in middle, though. Ooh, look at the little movement. Wrap around and retake on the cards.
Nico the AWPer.
They have 3 kits.
They have the time, but Cole have the space up in heaven and outside of A main. They know exactly where G2 are coming from. 3 in the same position. This boost will give nothing. I love how they're sneaking towards it together, but eventually they've got to stop this mountain and mount a comeback into the site. The time is already over half gone, and the map is lost by G2. Complexity, take that opener and send us straight to Inferno. Only 1 map away from the top 8. What a showing for Complexity. Let's see if they can keep it together.